Well, this is right where the other area of initiative buying occurred that brought us back to the highs of the E period. So we're going to take the 85 and a quarters. We're going to long to 85 and a quarters. We could wait for the retest, but the market's sort of slow today as it is. So we're going to go ahead and take those two. If you look back, I'm not exactly sure. Would be in the 1039 area. That would be the C period. The C period is right where this block of initiative buying took place off the chart here, of course. But that took us up to the 88s, and then took us up to the 90s, and then the sell-off down here to the 85. So this area should be an area of support. All right, there was the retest back down to the 1698 area. If you in fact didn't get long there initially, you could have got long there. We're already long. So we're looking for our first target at 86.75, and then we'll set our stop and see if we can't get back toward the other end of this profile. Looks like we're making a nice balanced profile, consolidating. Doesn't look like we're going anywhere fast today. So I anticipate a rotation back up toward the E period high in the 1390s, about 5 points above us. So our 5 point target is probably okay. Would put us at 90 and a half, which is just below the E period high. Well, my wife's trying to kill me, so I can't take another trade with some kind of vitamin supplement that tastes like saccharin. Ugh. Well, we almost got stopped out at 85.50 for break even, but it didn't quite tick down to 85.50, so we have our stop at break even. If we get stopped out, we'll look for a re-entry. Well, there we got stopped out. This action is painfully lethargic. So, now what do? We pause for a second and see if we can't find another position. On the second trade, 84.75 is the current G period low. So let's see if we can't pick up a position down here somewhere. There's the G period low, 84.75. 40 contracts. Let's take the 85.25s long to 85.25. And then the market just dies. Amazing. So we're long to 85.25s. Our first target, of course, is 86.50 for a point, and we'll put our stop in. We would consider, if the market did break down a couple points around the C period low, adding another couple longs to better our position if we in fact break down to the C period low. C period low is 83, 82.75, so yeah, we could take a few ticks below that potentially. It's just in the consolidation area of Friday that we're trading within here. Okay, there's our 86.50 fill, so we'll put our stop in at 85.25, break even, and target 5 points above us at 90.25. You can see for the first time in a while they're actually hitting the ask, they're hitting the ask, they're hitting the offer, driving the market higher, so we might have a good chance to get filled here.
Well, they're trying to get the 85 and a quarters, but they haven't got them yet. That 85 and a quarter might just be too good of a position in this end of the G period low here. It looks like that might have been the last hurrah, the 85.50 tick. I don't particularly like the fact that the market comes within a tick of our break-even stop a lot of times. But on the other hand, I don't like the fact that I would be unwilling to, give my first point and a quarter profit back 80% of the time, because it has a dual purpose. It protects me on the downside of not being in a position that I shouldn't be in. And it accumulates because the frequency of trading right now is not that high, and I still am making money. If I increase the frequency of trading, that should even do me hold me in a better stead. So for now, through the month of February, we're going to employ that strategy. The thing that we're going to try to do different during this month of February is look for our targets, but if something comes up, if I see a reason why the target may not be hit real time, adjust it and get out. We started to do that at the end of January with success, and I'd like to see if I can continue that trend in February. All right, they're clicking back in the 85s, so we'll just stand by here. Wow, there was a retest again to the 85.50s. You can see the first time 73 contracts sold at the bid, this time 12 contracts, and nothing below that. So we still have our stop at 85 and a quarter. The H period just opened up also.
Well, look at this. They're testing the 85s again. 85.50. This time 17.18 traded. It only got up as high as 87.50, so I mean, yeah, you saw some cross trade there, I guess. The 86.75s with an 85.25 position, you could have took a point and 3/4. You know, if in fact you qualified that as a sign, I'm hesitant to do that within such a tight range. Um, you know, maybe if you were an expert trader and did that all day long, uh, yeah, that would be a great gain, 1 and 3/4 ticks. But my frequency of trading isn't that high currently. So I'm thinking I need to at least optimize to a certain degree. And so we're just going to stand tight here with the break-even stop. On the larger charts, we are definitely forming a line from about 12:08 to about 1:08 here, about an hour's worth of action has been in a two-point range from the 85s to the 87s. All right, there's 85.25, so we're stopped out. We'll pause and look for a re-entry. Now we see people hit the bid lightly here, so we are now 83.25. We're a couple points below the G period. We're about a point below the G period low. We're approaching the C period low at 82.75. That would be the next area. I'd look for some cross trade and maybe pull along down there somewhere in here even. Tick below the low. We'll see what the cross trade looks like. We see a positive delta here. We see some cross trade here. Let's take the 84s. And now we didn't pop up much. We're actually testing low again, so we're underwater on our 84s here. Well, we're even on the 84s. We're looking for an 85.25 tick for our first contract. We only got to 85, didn't get to the quarters. So we'll hold on here, and I think the H period has a chance of testing the C period low at 82.75. If that's the case, if we do get down below the 82.75, 82, 81.75 area, we'll look for a bettering of our 84s. If not, we'll stand tight with our strategy here. Alright, we're now under the C period low, and we're in the 82s. So let's take a look and see if we can make our 84s a little tastier here. We're going to pause and look for an opportunity. This looks like the opportunity, 82.25. If we can get them. Might have missed them. There's the 82.25. Okay, let's take the 82.25. We get the offer ask. Trade 82.25. Alright, there's the 82.25. So we're long two more at 82.25. You can see after the fact now we have some cross trade. So we're able to bet our position and take the 82.25, which was a pretty good trade. We saw the cross trade before it actually finished. Our target on 3 is 84. We need an 84 tick. That'll give we'll give our 84s back for break even, and we'll take the first point and 3/4 on the 82.25s. We'll put our break even stop in at 82.25, and we'll target 87.25 for 5 points. All right, there's the 84s. There's the 84s. We actually made a mistake. We got out all three at 84 to break evens at the 84s. Oh, that's not a mistake. I'm sorry. That was correct. My addition on the profit on the second two contracts at 82.25 was incorrect. That's a point, 83.25, a point and 3/4. I don't know if I said a point and a quarter earlier, but it's a point and 3/4. And we have our break-even stop in at 82.25, targeting 87.25 for the final contract. Well, we ticked down to 83.75, but didn't tick down to 82.25, so our break-even stop is there. We saw the cross trade at 85. That would have, if we did take that exit, that would have been 2 3/4 points, about half of what our target was, 5 points. I saw it, I didn't take it, but I am aware of it. And the reason was, it seemed that we were, moving up finally with little action, and I was expecting a little bit of a retracement since it's been sort of a lethargic day. But nonetheless, if we would have taken we probably could have got filled at the 84.75s. We would have taken 2 points. But then if we didn't get back in, and the market did come back to the mean, which it should at least come back to the point of control. That's right in the 87s. So we're just going to stand tight here and look for 87 target. Boy, I haven't just talked about the 82.25s. Look at this. We're toward the H period, end of the H period, and it clicked down to 82.75. We'll stand by here since it's running out of video time. We just opened up the I period. Well, we're approaching our target on the second contract at 87 and a quarter. We're trading up here in the high 86s. We're standing by for a fill. There's the 87s. We never got to 87 and a quarter, but we're anticipating a push up. All right, we ticked 87 again. We need an 87 and a quarter tick. All right, now we need to get filled at 87 and a quarter. We'll be anticipating to get filled here. Push higher. Running out of video. All right, there's